Hey, back with another I don't know. I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna talk. Mainly about Velodrome, Aerodrome. Um, and the fact that I believe that they're undervalued. It's not even a fact. It's just my opinion. Sorry, I should change that. It's just my opinion. Basically, I want to talk about this today because every time I try and talk to my missus about it, she just looks at me with a blank stare. It's like I can't talk to anyone about it, so I might as well talk to myself. Basically, excuse my voice. Got a bit of a cold. Um, It's kind of insane. I'm getting married on Monday, and yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. I've got this massive spot coming out my nose. I'm just like, what is going on? But such is life, you know. We grin and bear it, and I will be grinning, hopefully. She says yes, but she will. She will. I'm confident. I'm confident. So anyway, yeah, back to Velodrome. Really, really interesting couple of weeks in Velodrome. The price was consolidated for a long time, and then it kind of broke out, and then there was news, of the super chain and integrations with other, like how do we put it? So you've got optimism, and then you've got something called the super chain, and there's like these other networks on the super chain. Yeah, so you got like Mode. I'm sure there's going to be some others. And basically, what Velodrome is trying to become, or is becoming, is the liquidity provider for all of these other chains on the super chain, if that makes sense. So it's getting interesting basically is what I'm trying to say. They also had some updates. One of the main ones I would say is let's see, concentrated liquidity, which is this thing here. I can take you through it briefly and hopefully you understand it better because like obviously if you're like me, Mr. Average, you don't you, you know you're not from a fancy school. No, nothing wrong with it by the way, and you've never been in finance, but you're slowly learning and picking up the tricks. If you had stuck around during the bear market, then you would know that, what this is. Basically, it was airdropped to me a while back for free on the day that I think it was Luna or FTX. One of them collapsed, and it was like $180, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stake this, and I'll see you guys in 4 years. I've got a message in the Discord, which is like, it's got more profanity, but I don't know who's gonna be watching if you like swearing or not. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm not gonna swear. Not now, anyway. I might do it like Freudian slip, but like, yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, yeah. So back to Velodrome. So yeah, you can provide liquidity within pips, or within a price range, a certain price range. But with concentrated liquidity, you can do it with a very tight range. So if your basically liquidity stays in between these two positions, like so you're looking at these numbers up here where my mouse is. You got like this price and this price. That's the price of OP, one USDC to one OP. So if I go to swap, switch that for, is it USD USDC? There it is. Right, and then you put one. Okay. So it's at 0.3191, yeah? So try to remember that number. Try to keep up. I'll be as quick as I can. 3191. There we go. Okay, so yeah. So it's within my price range. So you see my price range starts from 3158 and yeah, it ends at 3222. So basically, so long as my liquidity, which I'm providing here, it's up here. I'll show you. Yeah, this is my stakes liquidity, which I can withdraw at any time. So long as this money stays in between this price range, I earn Velo emissions, and you can see it's paying out an APR of 228. If it comes out of that um, price range, then you stop earning emissions. There's also the risk of like impermanent loss. So basically, it will come out of the range, and also the price of OP will go down. So I mean, I think that's how it works. It's really hard. I haven't heard anyone actually explain impermanent loss to me, like in any sort of frame of, yeah, I understand it. Do you know what I mean? I've read things on it. I've watched videos. I'm still trying to understand it. I'll get it if anyone can figure out what it is. But I will get it. So basically, yeah. So if you want to try and do this for yourself, like you could take a little bit of test bit of money. You go to liquidity at the top here. Go to concentrated, and from there you would need to buy the pair that you want to provide liquidity for. So for instance, if I wanted to, like I did, provide liquidity for USDC or OP, then I would need I always thought it would be like an equal amount, which is what I normally buy. I'll buy an equal amount of USDC and an equal amount of OP, and then I'll go to deposit. So you can see I've already done it here, but like I can click on new deposit because I'm not going to actually do it. Yeah, and then it will give you your price ranges. So this is the price ranges. Remember what I told you before about yeah, about how you can earn the fees. And then once you put your price ranges in, you would have some USDC here. You click on it, and then it will like distribute these two evenly according to your price range. So you can adjust your price range. You can make it tighter, or you can make it a bit more loose. But I'm not sure how that affects the amount that you earn. But I like to keep mine within a range, especially yeah now. Um, Not that I'm any sort of like chartist or anything like that, but I feel like yeah, OP price it had a bit of a run. I feel like it needs to consolidate, and this type of situation, this is perfect for consolidation because you're earning fees. So yeah, well, fees in the form of not fees, it'll be emissions. See, I need to be careful what I say. It'll be emissions. So if I go back here, you'll see that you can either earn trading fees or emission. Okay, so I've earned more. Um, Basically, if you want to earn trading fees, then you would just unstake this. Yeah, and then it will be in a concentrated liquidity pool between these two prices. That's what I think that means. So you either want fees, so you get paid out in USDC and OP, or you want emissions, more Velo. I want more Velo personally. Like you can see my luck here. I've done okay, and that's because I've been in from the beginning. Like I said, and I saw it cheap. I got it like super cheap. But I knew where it was. It was paying me every week, and I was just like, okay, I can use this money to muck around in more stuff, like on Web3, because I never really cash out. I don't see the point. Um, yeah, so normally when I get paid, which is what I'm going on to next, I would take that money, I would gamble it on like gold free, or I'll do something silly with it, you know. So it's not really something that I live off of. I've done okay, so yeah. Anyway, vote. So yeah, basically the Velo token is used to vote. Now the only way you can vote and earn some of these juicy rewards, you see this week it's going to be 943,677. Yeah, that's going to be spread out amongst these pools. We'll get into that. But first, I want to tell you how to lock. So it's basically if you have some Velo, you can basically just like create a lock. So say for instance you did provide liquidity here, and you're earning a bit of Velo, but you haven't got the this lock here to collect rewards every week. You can basically take the Velo that you're farming and lock it, create a lock. Yeah. I can click on it. Oh, I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Yeah, and then you just simply click, add velo. How long do you want to lock it for? Now the lock period, basically, if you lock it for 4 years or for infinite, or max lock as they call it, you earn max amount of rewards. But every week, if you have it not on max and just set to 4 years or below, um, basically your share of the pool when you vote is less, is my understanding. Maybe someone will correct me. Yeah. So basically, the value of your VE NFT, your vested Velo, would start to decrease. So you'd get less in voting, but you would unlock your Velo quicker. So basically, you haven't got liquid Velo once you lock it. It's called VE Velo then, and they issue with an NFT that can be sold on the secondary market. I'm not going to get into that now because honestly, like I feel like I'm not going to sell my NFT position until someone bids it. Like at the moment, in the NFT section of was it Aerodrome and Velodrome? They're both like built by the same sort of people. Um, People are selling their NFTs for like 35% discounts, 50% discounts, and I'm like, well, that clearly means that it's undervalued. I'm not going to go through my assumptions on it, but basically, I feel like the only way I would sell is if someone was to make me an offer, because I genuinely believe that this is something that's going to be massive in the coming years. I mean, I was watching something. I think it was the Bankless Boys, but they had the guy from BlackRock on, and he was saying how basically there's the Biddle, which is this thing here. See, nice transition. The BlackRock Institutional Digital Fund or whatever it is. Basically, they're issuing a stable coin on a private, I don't know, private blockchain that's linked to Ethereum. Yeah, I would say that. And they're gonna be funneling this Biddle fund through the Ethereum ecosystem. This is specifically for Ethereum. So like basically yeah, they're gonna have their own token that is redeemable by via USDC. But it's gonna be KYC'd heavy, KYC AML'd. If it ever does go to retail, like at the moment, it's just institutions that can use this. So basically, this is the way they're using to not get around things, but like they're trying a different way, another way, a way that yeah blockchains enable basically the way that Ethereum enables. So they're trying something new, which is amazing. Um, but why the reason why I say this is because I actually believe like some of these like protocols like this, like Velodrome, where you're getting paid fees and stuff like that, it's going to be classed as a security, and you may have to KYC AML. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. I feel like I found an opportunity and I'm just following through with it. Sorry, excuse my nose. Yeah, this cold is killing me. A bit of a rant there anyway. Yeah, so you can lock for 4 years and fees. Yeah. I went off on a tangent there. So every week, Epoch Thursday or Wednesday night around 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. Sorry, excuse me, 11 p.m. You would come to this place here with your NFT, with your liquidity, and where do I want to apply it? Now, there's a few rules here. Like for me, it's kind of I wouldn't basically vote immediately. Most people they vote at the close to the end of the epoch. Like sometimes I'm not there and it gets rolled over, or I have to vote early, and then some other trading pair someone adds incentives to it. These things here, because anyone can add incentives to these trading pairs. So you see, there's three different or two different things that you can earn. You can earn total fees, which if I hover over it, hopefully it'll give an explanation. It doesn't, which is great. Um, but yeah, basically the total fees are. Let me see if I'm on the right network actually. Am I on base or am I on? Yeah, I'm on OP. Um, total fees are accrued from the previous week. Excuse me for taking so long to get there. Yeah, the total fees are accrued the previous week, and the total incentives are these things in the middle here. Yeah, so you get a total reward for each trading pair. Hope I haven't lost you. But basically, what it means is that you, with your VE NFT, get a share of any of the trading pairs that you vote for. So what you want to do is you want to go for the one with the best rewards, right? Well, yeah, I mean it is a good idea. Like you've got USDE Velo here, and it's a 126 million votes. Um, yeah. So the likelihood that this pool would get or this trading pair would get diluted any more than say another 24 million is very unlikely. So if I was to click on the vote, I would get for 100% of my vote $391.94, which is, it's not bad for a week, not doing anything much. Uh, I mean, I wish I had bought more, but I'm not greedy. This is, it's amazing what I have here, is what I'm saying. And you can vote for other pools as well. So, like, you'll see at the bottom, like, oh, maybe I'll vote for this pool. It's only got 16 million votes. Okay, so you select it. Maybe it's an opportunity, and you think maybe I'll earn more. Oh, 77. That's terrible. Okay, not that one. Let's find one here. How about this one? 22. It's got 31,000 in rewards. So you think I'll vote for it? Uh, All right, it's about the same. Okay, but the amount of votes is less. So what could happen there is that basically right at the end of the epoch, around 10:30, something like that, a whale will come in and just take this whole pool, and you won't get any fees. You'll get like $6 or something. So the votes matter, is what I'm saying to you. So 30% of like this amount up here have voted for this pool already. I believe that's what that means. Yeah, and you could just make sure that you're not voting for something that has, relatively good fees and incentives, like this one, but the votes are very small because there's a whale out there that will take that whole thing from you, and you've wasted your vote for that week. Okay. Okay. So say for instance, like you're just getting into Velo. Okay, I bought 1,000 Velo. I mean, how much could I vote to? How much would I earn? Like 30 cents or 30 pence or whatever you want to call it. That might be the case, but like they've got options for that too, believe it or not, because these guys are pretty Chad devs. Like I can't believe I said Chad. Ignore that. And they have something called a relay. If I could get one up. Here we go, relay. So what relay is say like you go to this site, for instance, to buy some Velo. Okay, you bought $1,000 of Velo. What you can do now is that you can lock it in one of these relays, they call them, and what it does is it automatically compounds your NFT. So you buy 1,000 Velo, you lock it, you vote, you get 60 cents. You think, well, this is a waste of time. No, you have the opportunity to build a VE NFT with a higher amount of liquidity in it. And all you have to do is take your NFT and deposit lock it here. Like it pays interest every week or whatever. So what it does is it will automatically vote for you and compound everything, and then you can basically, when you're ready, when you close it down, the rewards are accrued and then applied to your NFT, which gives you more voting power. So say like you ain't got much money, you stick it in one of these and you just leave it. 6 months down the line, you come back and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that thing, and you unlock it and then you see that you've got 10,000 now, or more, who knows. now your voting power actually counts for something every week, and you could actually earn something. I'm not going to say the words. I'm not going to say them. Passive income. You know, you could earn that. It's gross. Like I hate saying it. It's just so corny. But yeah, you could do that. Um, so yeah, this is for the low liquidity boys out there who ain't got much going on, or not much going on, but like life things going on. Apologies. And yeah, lock it up, man. So yeah, that is. Well, no, I'm not done. Haha. Right. So basically, what's happening with Velo is that it's becoming the center of the super chain. Okay, the super chain is on optimism. Well, it is optimism, and basically, Velodrome is going to be providing liquidity for different. I don't know how to put it. They're not L3s, are they? Because it's on the super chain. They might be L3s, or they might just be. I don't know. We're gonna call them L3s, yeah. If anyone wants to correct me, you can. But yeah, basically they're going to be providing liquidity for these six L3s. So one of them is obviously Optimism. Another one is Mode Network. I done a video on that a few weeks back. None of you watched it. It's fine. And today they just announced they're doing it on what is this one? Build on Bob. Okay, build on Bitcoin is pioneering Bitcoin L2 with full EVM compatibility and native Bitcoin support. Okay, so we're going to be providing liquidity. We as people are going to be providing liquidity for a Bitcoin L2. Um, I don't think it's been fully digested. I don't think if people realize what this means, or maybe it just doesn't get traction, and that's why it's not a big deal. I guess the proof's in the pudding, and I'm really trying not to get hyped about this project. Um, I'll continue to hold and use it, and it's just part of my everyday today now. To be honest, I do trades on it and everything. Um, but yeah, it's so that's happening as well. So yeah, a lot of improvements in Velo. They've done an amazing job. The dev team is crazy interactive with us as well. We can talk in the Discord, ask questions. Sometimes I get ignored, and it's fine. It doesn't hurt me. Um, yeah, I would say Velodrome is the next one. Do you want to see the chart? I mean, I can show you the chart. It's like I'll show you the chart. I know you guys hate charts. Okay, but that's it basically. It had like a accumulation from October through to February, broke out, and now it's just kind of like catching its breath, and that's fine. It's okay. We can live with that. Um, but yeah, the higher the price of Velo goes up, I believe the higher the rewards will be, or the emissions, because obviously the emissions price goes up. So basically, I'm farming this thing like it's worth $1 a piece. And anything I make in this, am I still in range? Please say I'm still in range. Um, anything I make here, uh, you can do the calculation how much I made while making this video. Will be added to my VE NFT this evening, and then I'll vote, and then I'll take it from there. But yeah, thanks for watching. That was all I wanted to talk about today. I'm trying to think of like a thumbnail for the video now. I might just stick it on Twitter and not bother with YouTube because it hates me. Don't feel sorry for me. Anyway, all right. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and yeah, take it easy. Stop this video. There you go. Bye bye.